I was at a Phil Wickham concert not that long ago and had a moment that made me consider a lot of things, and a friend asked me if I would turn that into a 90-second testimony. So I said, yeah, I will. At this concert, there was a family in front of us. It was a very cute family, and I was being a major creep because I was watching them for a fair amount of the concert. And what was so great about them is that it was evident they were a family that worshiped. The mom and the dad would have their hands up sometimes, their hands down sometimes, and they had a daughter who was around 7, and she was singing all the words. And then they had about a 10-year-old son, I would guess, who was right next to his dad the entire time, just really soaking up Phil Wickham and all of his glory and talent. But there's a moment where this little boy heard a line and he threw his hands straight up in the air. I'm talking fingertips to the sky, elbows locked, in full worship in that moment as he knew how. But then he did something. He looked up at his dad and he saw that his dad's hands weren't up. And I watched this little boy go from full extended arms to like hunching his shoulders a little bit and putting his arms back down. And I could tell in that moment that he was changing his posture to reflect his dad's actions. And that made me think, because I've been pretty adamant for a long time that I don't want my fears to be the ceilings on my kids' lives. I work really hard to let them do what they feel like they should be doing, even if it makes me feel real weird. Tess is really social and she likes smiling and talking to people. I like people. I don't necessarily love being super social. It makes me really anxious. It occurred to me that not letting my fears be the guardrails of their lives isn't good enough, to be honest. And I thought about, what if it's more than that? What if we have to be a little bit uncomfortable as parents? What if we were a little bit crazy so that our kids could be limitless? If I am in worship and I keep my hands down, does it make my worship any less than the person next to me? No, absolutely not. Because worship, it's a posture of the heart, right? There's a lot of ways that we can worship. But if I have my hands down and if I'm just kind of doing the slow rock, am I demonstrating the freedom of surrender in a way that's visible to my kids so that they can feel secure and safe worshiping in whatever way makes sense to them? No, I'm not. I'm not allowing them that opportunity to witness that kind of surrender. What if we were motivated by freedom more than we were motivated by comfort? That's it. That's all I got. Have a great Sunday, guys.